guess who got a new scooter? Wow, this thing looks awesome.
Whew. All right, I'm not kidding. I gotta be careful in this mode. This is crazy fast.
All right, so I've already tested out 3 different e-scooters. I had to get one even bigger, even better. This one goes faster and further than all my other ones. Supposedly has a top speed of 42 miles an hour and a max range of 71 miles total. We're gonna put that to the test. But let's unbox and assemble the Ausom DT2 Pro. I have a discount code and a referral link in the description and the pinned comment. Check that out if you're looking for an awesome scooter. All right, let's get right into it. Woo! Some rubber caps, some zip ties, a white cloth, maybe gloves, Allen keys. What do we got here? The charger. I just want to get this thing put together and charging because it's going to take a little while. I think we got to put the handlebars on. Let's do this. So once it's just stand it up, I gotta loosen this. This, you screw it in instead of it just like clicking. That might be the most secure one I've seen.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man.
Man, this thing looks awesome, pun intended. We got the DT2 Pro here. I am excited to take this thing out. I really only rode it for just a little bit to make sure nothing fell off while we were taking our initial roll. I got these little caps for the bolts here, but one of them just does not stay on. So I'm thinking I might lose another one of these today. All right, let's stand this bad boy up. We got a latch here. This thing was not too heavy trying to lift it up today. And I actually like this one. Instead of like a spring click, I got a nice little heavy duty. Let me bolt that in because this thing is supposed to go just over 40 miles an hour. So I wanna make sure it's nice and solid. And I just wanted to pull up the website. I haven't seen any videos on this. I haven't seen a ton of content. I ordered it and we're gonna rip it today. But it's a 52 volt scooter. It has 2 1100 watt motors and you can go single and dual motor on this. It has a 42 mile an hour max speed, so it says, and then a 71 mile range. That's why I got it. Ausom has several different scooters on their website, but this one had the best range. So I wanna see if I can get, I don't think I'm gonna get close to that, but if I can get half of that, I'm gonna be stoked. And the 3 speeds on this, I believe it depends on if you have it in single or dual motor, but it's like 18, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, around there. Let's peel this bad boy off here, put it in my pocket so I don't litter. And one thing that's cool about this is it uses NFC tags, so I can turn the scooter on with the power button there, but then I gotta tap this tag, oop, and I gotta tap. I got it. And I got 3 miles. That was me testing it. I actually haven't really tested out a lot of the stuff. I just wanted to make sure it didn't fall apart when I started to roll because the assembly was really easy. I just had to attach these handlebars. And I gotta call out Ausom. They didn't give me all of the right Allen keys that I need. The throttle was loose and this little command center here was loose. And the 2 Allen keys that they gave are too big for this, so I had to go fish out another one. But I wanna see, does that have turn signals? Oh yeah, it's flashing on the left there. Let's hit the other one. Flashing on the right, not bad. This thing lights up around the sides. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it here, but got a blue light strip here. I don't even know if I can change that. Like I said, I haven't seen any videos on this. We're just gonna rip it. And I actually saw this after I finished putting it together, but they included some nice riding gloves for me. And you know, they're a little big on me, but I feel like Mickey Mouse. Ho-ho! All right, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, this thing has a finger throttle. The finger throttle. This thing has a trigger throttle. No thumb throttle, no half twist. I've never used one of these before. This is the fastest scooter that I've ever been on, the most powerful. This one's a 52 volt scooter, so I'm excited to see how well it does today. But one of the biggest things I'm excited about is this guy right here. All right, we're not wearing these. So I definitely fell the other day and the knuckles are punched in a little bit. Should I replace it just because of that? I didn't realize until I checked the gloves out later that I hit my hand that hard. I was like, why does my hand hurt? I guess I whacked it. We are just on single motor eco mode. It already feels so quick for it being the slowest mode. This is probably the mode where I would get close to that 71 mile range that they mentioned. So the grips, I like this. They got these little palm rests. They're very wide. These are the widest handlebars I've got on a scooter. And the wheel, I don't know, let me just see if I can stop and show you. It turns farther than any other scooter. Some of them I have, they go just about this far, and I've always thought that that was interesting because they turn pretty well, but the handlebars don't go far. These just go a little bit further. No full rotation, so we can't do tail whips. All right, the suspension on this is kind of crazy. It's got a lot of bounce to it. All right, what do you guys want from PF Chang's? Let me know. It's really good in there, but it's not cheap. I'm just gonna go after this car turns. This ain't nobody. I don't think it was gonna give me the cross. Oh, it just did. Okay, I'm just doing a couple of under 15 mile an hour one-hand tests just to see the stability. The Segway feels like it's the most stable due to that SegRide technology on the front fork. This one feels like it's got a little bit more potential wobble to it, but we'll see, we'll see. All right, how do I turn the mode up here? Oh, let's hear the horn. I don't love it. Let's switch to dual motor. Dual motor, I could just feel it pick up a little bit. I think it's slightly faster. It's definitely using more battery. Maybe dual motor to get going. Single motor to save battery. All right, I'm back in single. Let's bump up the speed. We're in sport mode now. It definitely doesn't feel as powerful with the single. I gotta see, I guess, an acceleration test between the two. Sport mode, single motor. I mean, it's accelerating decently fast. Nothing crazy, right? Oh, the deck is so much more comfortable than I'm used to. Just the fact that I can put my foot back here, I'm loving that. I am loving that already. I feel like it's gonna make doing stuff like wheelies easier, I don't know. Although wheelies on a scooter seem a little bit sketchy. All right, let's go dual motor. I got dual on. Oh, you can feel it picks up so much quicker. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is not even the max, but I'm in the second speed mode. It's got one more, and then I can go single and double. Oh, gee, this is going 35. Okay, the dual definitely has some great pickup. I don't love the batteries here because each bar indicates 20%. But like, if I'm at 79%, is it gonna show me 3 bars? Ooh, I rolled all the way to yeah, I gotta turn the 0 start on. I normally don't use that, but I turned it on my Segway the other day and I was like, oh, I like this way better. Why have I not done this? Okay. All right, this is dual motor and sport. We got one more mode to try out. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to hit the max speed over here. Yeah, I gotta open up the manual and figure out how to turn on the 0 start later. Okay, this is already, just on the middle speed, is already faster than any other scooter I've been on. Wow. And honestly, going this fast, it's already freaking me out a little bit. I'm supposed to be able to go faster. Let me switch to single motor. I just wanna see. It definitely takes longer to accelerate and it doesn't go as fast, but you know you gotta be using way less battery. All right, I think we're just gonna rip it. Sport mode, race mode. All right, let's do race before I switch it to double. The acceleration is slow on single motor. The max is 28. Okay, the max race on single motor is slower than the middle on dual motor. That means this max dual motor is about to go crazy. All right, where's a good spot for me to test that out? Dig. All right, we're going race mode, double motor. I just want to see how fast it accelerates here. I felt it kick. It feels like when I use the boost mode on my Segway G3. Okay, we hit 35 pretty easy there. It feels like it's gonna go faster. It feels like I didn't hit the max there. They say the max, I think, is 41, 42 on this, so let's see if we can hit it here. 39, 41, 42, 43. Jesus. Oh, that is fast, dudes. What? I was not even going fast. The sand here, the front tire just slipped here. That's crazy. This is why you gotta be careful. I just fell going 0 miles an hour. This is why you gotta be careful. I didn't fall. It was close though. Whew. All right, I'm not kidding. I gotta be careful in this mode. This is crazy fast. Oh man, this thing, it feels, as soon as I pull down, it's just yoink, and it's ready to go. Yeah, I gotta be careful on this. Everybody that I've talked to on an electric scooter that goes fast say after 35, it is sketchy, and I get it now. I'm stoked on the max speed, but again, I did not get this for that top speed. I got this for that range, because they have a bunch of scooters on their website that go like 40, 42 miles an hour, but a lot of them are like 50-mile range, under 60. This one was 71, just so much higher than the others. All right, let's go over the bridge into the beach and see if this thing does it. I kind of think I need to bump it down into the modes. I don't have like the space to go max speed here. Once I get into a more open area, we will. I'm having fun on this thing so far. This is actually a good time. This thing feels intense. All right, I'm just gonna bump it down to sport mode, dual motor. I have a feeling this is what I'm gonna probably end up using it most in. It seems like it's pretty quick. It's not gonna use as much battery. Dang, I'm sketched out about that spot I slipped out over there with the with all the sand on the curb. Now I'm headed towards the beach. I'm like, is it the sand that got me? Ooh, that dual motor, dude. All right, I'm already one battery. Oh, it just jumped. It kind of went down and then up. You see, this is why I don't like the bars. I want a percent. I want an approximate range left. You know what I mean? 2 bars could be 50%. It could be 40%. It could be 59%. I like how he's 6 feet from the crosswalk. People do that. It's hilarious. Yeah, this is a good speed. Dual motor, sport mode, not the race mode. All right, who stopped first, me or them? Oh, you know what? I should have stopped and waited. They technically stopped before I did. I didn't want to put my foot down. This scooter is tall. I'm way off the ground. Hey, nice wiener. I don't think he liked that. Everybody with a wiener dog gets the same I got a Chiweenie, half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. You just say nice wiener. Maybe I caught him when he was bending down. He thought it popped out or something. I don't know, dude. He's like, not again. Every time I drop one of these scooter videos, somebody says, bruh's living in GTA 6. Oh, dude. Ooh. Not bad. After literally like having the scooter slip out from under me with a little patch of sand on the curb, I'm not feeling confident in my off-road test. I don't even know where we're gonna do it at. Boom. See, that's a little bit of a test. Woo. Dang, I didn't even put on the vet shirt today. It's like the third one, fourth one. That one's nice. Ooh. Huh. The suspension, it's a little stiff. That was a cool bike. All right, let's see our hill climbing ability. This is getting it. I'm not at the max speed yet, but it's like 80% of the way there. Wait, why does it say 3 battery bars now? I just saw 4. It was at 5 a moment ago, now it's at 3. I literally, the range on this set it so far that I'm gonna put it to the test, I think. So long as I have time, because like, I got stuff to do later, so we'll see. So we've gone about 7, see now it's at, how's it at 5 I hate this, I hate the battery thing. When I'm going uphill and dual motor, it's like you only have 3 batteries. See, it just went down. I'm gonna be looking at this screen the whole time. I feel like my other scooter, the trip I'm taking today, like it just runs out. If I don't stop somewhere and charge it for a little bit, it'll just run out. All right, it says 12 miles total, which means it was started at 3, we've gone probably 9, which sounds about right. I'll just jump to 13. Oh, let's see bro over here just chilling. Yeah, we're gonna skip the sand and stuff today. I don't think I wanna roll through there just yet. Oh, he jumped up. I looked away for a second. Race mode. Oh, you would. You flipping would, dude. All right. He walked across to just get away from his wife? Was that real? Okay. 40, ignore that speed limit sign. I'm going the speed limit. 41, bro, the bumps at 40 miles an hour are crazy. I feel like if I'm going that fast, I should be sitting down on a bike or something. I don't know. I'm just standing on like a 6-7 inch platform, like I'm way up. 11 miles. It shows 4 now, but I switched it to single motor and eco mode. So I think it's just giving me an idea based on what my modes are. All right, 42 mile an hour top speed. I think I saw 43, 44. I gotta go back and double check. Forged aluminum frame, the NFC lock, dual charging ports. I gotta get another charger. The EABS, I think I can adjust that in the settings. 29 12 watt max power off the 2 1100 watt motors. It says all terrain, but like the sand, I'm a little sketched on that. I did test this headlight out. It's not bad. It's just, I'm probably gonna get something else if I actually wanna ride at night. Is there an air tag in there? Is that what that means? You're telling him where it is? The pickup is pretty good. I can just feel it. It's grabbing the road and it's ready. The front on this is a little heavy. Let's see what the wheelies feel like in eco on single motor. I feel like the thumb throttle makes it hard for me to do it on the other scooter, but I don't think I have it down on this scooter. What's going on over there? I felt like they were trying to get in the window or something. What? Well, I'm digging the grips. The palm rest, the hole in them, I can feel like air coming through and hitting my palm. It's kind of nice. I don't think that's something I thought about. It does feel nice. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have a hard time gauging the battery by the end because the bars have just been jumping up and down. I imagine I'm close to the halfway point, but I gotta be over because it's got 3, right? I wish there were like a color indication, like maybe if the bar was yellow, that would mean that it was halfway through or something, you know? I don't know. Oh, that tree is sick. That's a somebody just has that tree in their yard. That's a crazy tree. Ugh. It doesn't feel that good off-road. I feel like my Segway G2 feels better off-road. I'm gonna have to go ride that one again later. But each time I'm in the grass, I'm like, this is supposed to be all-terrain? Let's see how quickly we stop. Okay, it just slides. I barely was going. Look how long of a skid I just left. Look at that black, that's me right there. No way I just did that. I was like, I felt like I was sliding forever. It's like 25 feet, are you sure? The picture on their website made it look like I was gonna stop instantly. Let me try this again. Yeah, that is, I didn't hit the front, that was all rear brake, but I was like, okay. Okay, the brakes, they're not the best. It leaves a little bit to be desired. Maybe once I adjust the settings a little bit, I'll have an easier time stopping. Because all my other scooters, as soon as I take my finger off the throttle, thumb, whatever, I got the regen braking kicks in and it just slows me way down, which I kind of prefer it that way. So maybe I'll get that going on this one. I don't think I'm gonna get 71 miles at the end of this, but I already feel like I'm gonna get a range that I like. Bro's just hanging out with the birds. Do you think they're friends? I definitely feel the power on this thing, even in like the medium mode, even in the sport mode. The sport mode already is faster than any other scooter. When I'm on dual motor with sport, I think even the single is probably faster. But the price on this bad boy was $11.99, and I got a 30 off coupon code. I'll put it in the description in the pinned comment. But I checked the Segway G3, the Segway website. They're selling the G3 for the same price, $11.99. I got it for $900 on sale during the pre-sale, but right now they're the same price, and I'm like, this one is just, it's faster. And right now I'm at 16-mile range. The G3 would be done by now, and I still have 3 bars of battery. I just thought about that. So I think the benefit on this for me is that I don't even need to go the max speed, right? It's already so fast that I'm gonna be able to go a little bit slower and get more range. Because I always say, like, I can go really far in eco mode on my other scooters, but like the eco mode's like 9-10 miles an hour. This eco mode's 20 miles an hour. It's the same top speed as that $200 scooter I got. And if this thing goes 70 miles at 19-20 miles an hour, that is crazy. Yeah, no, literally no problem. The dual motor made that seem easy. Just for fun, I'm gonna put it on the weakest mode to see if it climbs. All right, eco mode, single motor. Are we going up? No problem, see? Beautiful dog. This fountain is always so sick. I'm always a fan of this. Oh man, look at these trees. This is a cool spot right here. I like when I see it from the other side. You just see bricks and palm trees and it's like, I'm braked up, you know? All right, so the brakes on this thing are, I gotta be careful. They want me to push it again here. I will just do it properly. I could have probably just zipped across. Hear me out, this is weird, because you gotta wait for the hand, right? Even if the people are stomped, I'm just gonna wait for the hand. I think they're honking at me, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Right now, you just ran the red light, dude. Somebody's waiting for their green light to go. It's not green yet, but you want them to go. Just start getting mad. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you know what? I was riding my scooter the other day talking to the pizza shop owner. He was trying to tell me about his scooter, but he didn't know the brand. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna pull up there and see if he's, I'm like, hey, is this the one you got? I just saw a Corvette go by and I'm like, oh, dang, I'm not recording. Here's a shot of the Zaw, dude. All right, I just wanted to try like a couple of these real quick. Bro, Arnold Palmer. Ow. I think I just pulled a muscle in my neck trying to eat through my helmet. All right, we'll get back to that later. Yeah, just dump it in. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Why do these taste familiar? All right, you wanna see something cool? I'm gonna use the force to turn it on. Wow. 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 Oh, that's the force. Oh, dang. Eco mode, the front tire lifted up? I'm on eco mode and the front tire lifted up? Jesus. The suspension doesn't feel as smooth as it should be. There's a few bumps I've hit where I was like shocked at how bad it felt, you know? I'm thinking it should be like really smooth. Cool bike. All right, a little off-roading test. We got 3 out of 5 battery. Probably says 2 now that I looked away. Like, this is bumpy. Okay, this thing did not go fast in the grass. I'm wondering if it's like low power or something. Let me just see if I can roll around here. Oh, beautiful dog. Have a good day. The dog said, get away. Okay, so let's try it like this. We're just off-roading. How's this doing it? Let's see if it gets to the top. Easy climb. Looks like if I start over here, it's a shorter hill, so it's steeper. Which, let me just try to turn around and go right back up that same thing. Oh man, from down here, it looks as tall as me. I don't know if you get that perspective. Come on, dual motor and sport. Easy, right to the top. I'm braked up. I like this area. Just lots of ducks, lots of burbs. It's just a chill spot for them to chill. This scooter is big, dude. It's longer than my other ones, taller. The handlebars are wider. I think I'm gonna find a place where I can do an entire off-road test. Okay. Yeah, this kind of stuff, right? Like, where do people go dirt biking? Can I take one of these? I think they have another one on the Ausom site that looks like it does better in the dirt and stuff I saw. Why do I keep getting on the road during my off-road test? Oh, if I put this in the max mode, does it start kicking up? Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, that actually feels a little sketchy. I was hanging out with my bro the other day, and he, right before I could, said, beautiful dog. I was like, dang, he took my line. I gotta come up with a new one. That looks cool, I don't know why. Says we're at 2 out of 5 battery. That's at least 40%. All right, the battery on this thing, low-key crazy. Okay, so this is saying 20.74. So about 21. I'm not sure why this seems to have a jump. I wonder if it just reads wrong when I go off-road, if it has a better reading of the range, if it's rolling smoothly on like pavement, but then it works a little bit harder. Because I was seeing that battery flash. I feel like maybe it was having a hard time with something going off-road. But you know, they show you that it's off-roadable. I'm thinking the whole range test will be another video. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it in this one. And why? Well, it's going way farther than I was expecting. It's still going. I've seen some videos of people taking their electric scooters on the highway, and it's like, dog, I don't need to do that. So there's that moped I saw. They got some nice colored helmets, right? Bright and fun. I'm tempted to go in there, but I'm gonna have to be crouched down the whole time. Look how steep that is just to get in. I'm tempted to go in there, but I'm gonna have to be crouched down the whole time. Look how steep that is just to get in. Where am I? I've never been here, I don't think. Is this new? It's not new. New to me. Look at this doggo. Oh, bro, I love it. Oh, beautiful doggo. Oh, that's why. Oh, geez, so gorgeous. Bless their heart, bless them. I'm gonna be thinking about that dog all day. All right, so for 1,200 bucks, I'm loving my first ride. This is fun. Couple of things I'm not loving, but you know, I gotta ride it more. I've only got 20 something miles on it. Decent speed, like the speed is actually crazy. I'm not even gonna say decent. The speed on this thing is crazy. The light strips are so sick. We got the logo out here. The kick plate is probably my favorite part. The brake, I'm not loving the brakes, but maybe I gotta brake them in a little bit, pun intended. And maybe I just gotta practice stopping more. I think once I turn the regen braking on here, I'm gonna have a much easier time stopping. But the deck space, I don't feel crowded on here. It's nice and big. The handlebars don't feel like they're shrinking the whole scooter on me. The turn signal, it only ever came on accident. So I don't know. It doesn't like make a beeping noise or anything. The horn sucks. You check in at a restaurant, they hand you that little plastic thing and it's supposed to buzz in 20 minutes when your food's ready. It's not even that loud. So overall, I'm really digging this scooter. This feels like it's a huge upgrade from my Segway G3. And I still got more tests to do, but that's more videos for later, so we'll see. There's that tire in the sand. Yeah, the off-road's not really the strong suit here. Or I guess it's not off-road, it's in sand. It's not gonna do well. Here's some off-roading. All right, I'm just gonna pull up right here and check to see what we got. It says I've gone 23. Am I supposed to add a half a mile? A little over 23. Sounds about right comparing that to what we see here. I'm stoked with the range, but as you can see, I'm getting rained on. We gotta do a rain test, or a range test, not in the rain, not a rain test. I don't wanna do a rain test. Either way, appreciate you hanging out. If you're interested in this, I'm gonna put a referral link and a coupon code in the description, so check that out. And let me know what other tests I should do with this. I have a few ideas for how I'm gonna test it, but if you have some testing ideas, let me know. Thanks for watching, and wear a dang old helmet.